Good morning to everyone. This is Konrad again. First of all, I want to thank you for all the support I got from the comments on those videos. I posted yesterday and the day prior. And feel free to comment and ask questions, and I'm going to try to answer all of them. Right now, it's early in the morning on Wednesday, September 22nd, and I'm on my way to the 7 o'clock meeting with my crew. We have meetings every Wednesday. Then we're going to see what we have done last week, and we're going to talk about everything that have happened last week as far as the conversion rate, sales, and as far as the quality control. Then thank you for supporting my channel. I'm going to try to put as much content as possible.
I do not consent.
I'm gonna cut this off. It's okay. But listen, you want me to go on the call, yes?
Yes.
What kind of call you want me to go to?
A backflow test.
A backflow test. I'm kind of rusty. Last time I did the backflow test was
You can always call Brian, our quality
2
control
years,
manager,
maybe
for
at
help.
least. But don't judge me. I'm gonna do it. Okay, then print me the form.
Done.
All right.
Do you remember that you have to cam scan it into me
Oh yeah, I know that.
and then
That
bring
part.
me the original?
Yeah. The customer is gonna be on site or he's off-site.
Off-site. I have a card on file.
Yeah, I saw that.
So when you get done, I'll bill them.
And we already collect. I saw we already have account information and we have meter number
And
for me to
location.
confirm. And this is for town of Lexington, yes?
Yes.
You see this is town of Lexington right there. Okay, I'm gonna go and get it done. Okay, I'm leaving the shop. I'm trying to get on the call, and Morgan had dispatched me to the backflow test. I have to be careful. This is big trucks, and I want to make sure I'm not going to hit anything. There's a lot of cars around. I'm using my backup camera just to make sure I'm not hitting anything. Okay, I'm clear. Then I'm going to put my directions, and I'm going to go on the call to test the backflow. Now, just to guys let you know, I'm not gonna cut. I'm gonna actually show you guys how I'm gonna test the backflow. I actually have not tested backflow for over a year. Usually backflows are tested by Brian, and he does all that for us. It's just right now we're kind of a little bit busy. I need to come and help out with just a little bit with the calls. Now I want to shout out to Mikey Pipes. Thank you for good words yesterday. As you can see, I wear your hat from Pipe Doctor. It's just for that video. Thank you, Mikey. If you have not support channel for Mikey Pipes, he's doing a great job on AC, and watch his videos. And thank you from Mikey for promoting my channel as well. I'm gonna see you guys later. I'm gonna show you guys how everything's gonna go about. Thanks. All right, I'm on my way to the call. I'm about 15 minutes away. I'm driving right now through town of Lexington. I got light traffic. According to my GPS, I should be about 10 to 12 minutes. According to my Google Maps. As far as this call, this customer, I'm not going to talk with the customer. Most likely they're not going to be there. They already give us a credit card on file. And what we're going to be doing out there, I'm going to be testing backflow prevention device. Just backflow prevention device around here. I think most places it has to be tested once a year. According to my records, this is the first time we go to the customer. We already ask, and they provide us with the account number. They give us the information from the letter, about account number, about the meter number for us to verify what's what. Like I said before, they have never used us before. What we're going to be doing out there today is just test the backflow, see if it's going to fail or pass. Let's hope it's going to pass. This is just add-on value service we are offering to our customers, and I'm going to try to record and show you guys how I do the backflow testing. If you do backflow testing on a regular basis and you don't need to know how this is supposed to be done, you don't have to watch the rest of that video. And I do not going to have any type of interaction with the customer. But if you're interested to know how to do the backflow testing on the residential house, stay tuned, wait a little bit longer, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. Now, just a little thing, I have not tested backflow for quite some time, and we'll see how this is going to go. And I got with me a brand new backflow prevention testing equipment I have not used yet, and we're going to see if it's going to work. Then looking forward to see how I'm going to do on my own without customer and doing the backflow test. And stay tuned what we're going to do. For the people they are not subscribed yet and you see that video, please subscribe, and I promise you we're going to get you some good content. If you like this video or you like any other videos, please like them. Please like this video, and that's going to help with the algorithm. Please do like and share. If you feel someone who would like to see how we do our work around the city and how we provide services, please like, subscribe, and share to the people you might think they might be interested in. The purpose of those videos is for education purposes only. If you think you're going to be benefiting from that, what I'm going to trying to say, trying to show you, please do watch, and I hope you're going to be able to get some from it. Thank you for watching. Just to let you know about our software, I just marked myself on the software on my way. That's gonna send a text message to the customer stating that I'm on my way. I also post information, my ETA time for my dispatcher, that if she can contact with the customer, let them know exactly how long it's gonna take me to get there. It's a great feature about our software, and right now we are using Houseco Pro. It's not a perfect solution, but it works for us right now. We've been using Houseco Pro for the last 6 months. We actually just switched from a different software. And we're still working on some hiccups here and there, but so far it's working good for us so far. Getting into the neighborhood. It is September 22nd. Right now it's about 12:32. It is 83° Fahrenheit in South Carolina. Nice neighborhood, close to the center of the town. Very nice. And stay tuned. We're gonna check that backflow. Okay, I just arrived on site, and I'm gonna mark myself starting the job. All right. Okay, start my job. First, what I do, I'm gonna take the form I need to fill up for the backflow test. Let's see what the backflow is. Looks like this is what it is. This is the front entrance. I'm gonna set this up right here. Now I'm gonna be using Midwest backflow test kit. Like I said, this is a brand new one. I don't even think we used it that much. I know I have not used it yet. Then we're gonna see how this is gonna go. Okay, to see if someone's in the house. Because if they are, I'm gonna have to shut the water off for testing. And I want to make sure someone is there. Look at that! They give me a letter right here for K Plumbing. Awesome. This is great. Hey, how are you? My name is Konrad with K Plumbing Services. Just want to let you know I'm here today to do the backflow test for you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to shut the water off.
Okay.
It should be off for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
If you're okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the report, and I'm going to send that report off afterwards to the office, and they can send you a copy as well. What they're going to do, actually, they're going to send that to Lexington
Perfect.
for the water department afterwards.
That sounds great.
That's fine?
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, if there's anything else while I'm here you want me to talk to me about, like, do you have any other plumbing issues you would like to address?
I think we're good to go. My husband should be on his way, so I'll ask him if there are any other issues, but I think we're good.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Thank
Then I'm going to get going. Like I said, in about a few minutes you're going to see there's no water.
Okay.
While I'm going to doing some testing, and I hope everything's going to be all right, and we're going to pass the inspection.
Do we need to like flush everything out once it comes back on, or it should be
No,
good to go?
no.
Okay.
What I need to do is pretty much shut the water off in order for me to do the testing.
Okay.
Because I cannot risk there's a leak or something like that can interfere with the testing results.
Gotcha.
That's why I had to shut the water off in order for the test to be valid.
Okay.
Now, this is the first time you guys calling us about that. Who did you been here like a year ago, or what happened here? Because I see you got a notice.
That was my husband.
I
let him deal with that. So I'm not sure what happened.
Okay, then you guys been here for long in this house?
No, not long at all. Maybe almost a year. So
Or maybe that's what happened.
yeah.
Pretty much this is probably the first time you have to do it, and that's
Yes,
why.
so this is news to us.
Well, from now on, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put you on the list, and next year we're gonna try to do this as preventative. Then you should receive the letter like this probably at least 2 or 3 months ago.
Okay.
The first letter, and if you're gonna ever receive the next letter, just let us know.
Okay.
And we're gonna just schedule that to be done. Usually this is not an emergency. We usually have plenty of time to do it.
Yeah.
Then we can just schedule that whatever is convenient for us and for you.
Okay.
And it takes just a moment. It's just very little inconvenience. Just 5 minutes out with no water.
Okay.
And afterwards we just send the report back to the town, and they you don't have to worry about anything.
Well, perfect.
Sounds
Sounds
good?
great. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
And before I'm gonna go, I'm gonna give you some paperwork, because we offer good relationship programs with our customers.
Okay.
When I'm finished, I'm gonna bring those some paperwork for you
Yeah.
and for your husband to look at,
Perfect.
because there may be something else we can help you out down the road. Okay?
Sounds good.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that.
You got it.
All right. Then we got a letter from the county. Not from the county, from the city. And this is our backflow, looks like. I see the handle. The handle is broken. And is actually the handle I need to use for testing. That's not good. We have 4 ports. We don't need this one. We need those three to do the testing. Yeah, first what I had to do is actually to do inspection, and see what's happening, then yeah, the first thing is this right here. Let me see if this works. Yeah, it still works. I'm not sure why. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain. I think it's just rusted over time. Oh, we're gonna see how we can use this. Okay, this is important right here. We have model and serial number. Of course, we cannot see right now. If I can make it up, as serial number is 2. Let's do it this way. 2151295. Then I'm gonna put this on my report. This is Awakens. You can see right here. And we have another line over here for the house. It looks like they have a separate lines, one for the house and one for the irrigation. Then actually, this is not gonna affect them whatsoever if I'm gonna shut this down. This is the meter. Now I'm gonna have to open this up and confirm the meter number. Okay, then according to that paperwork, I should have a meter number. Alright, that's account serial. Okay, it's 215. And you know what? The meter number they indicated on the form right here. This is customers. Write that down. It's different than the one I have right here. This is the property. I want to make sure there's no other. Hi, how are you?
Good, how about you?
Good.
Anything I can help you with?
I'm just trying to figure out what's what.
Yeah.
Good to meet you. My name is Konrad with K Plumbing.
Carlisle, good to meet you. I
Conrad.
appreciate y'all coming today.
It's right here.
Yep, Carlisle.
Oh, do you have Carlisle?
Carlisle, yep, Conrad.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
I was just talking to your wife. This is your first time you guys doing something like this. Is that correct?
That's right, yep.
Okay. Yeah, what I was saying to her, we're gonna put you on the list, and next year you don't have to worry about it. You're gonna call you ahead and schedule it, and
Perfect.
there will be no sweat. Let's
That'd be
put it this
great.
way.
Yeah, fantastic.
Now, as far as you know, this is your meter, yes?
Yes, that's as far as I know.
Because I can see some of the information got filled up on the form, and the number on the form is a little bit different than I have number on the actual meter itself. Then,
Well, this is,
this is something.
so that's what I got that number from there.
Yeah, that's the account number and serial number of the unit. But I'm talking about this number here. That's 215.
Well, she
It's-
told me serial number was meter number. The
Then
girl at K.
Okay,
I don't
then
remember her name.
what I'm gonna
Carlisa
do-
or something?
yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually fill out new form, which I have right here,
Perfect.
because the actual meter number is different. Is right here, and
Alright.
the town did not indicate what number is on the meter. But I'm gonna put this down. It's a part of my inspection.
Right, perfect.
I was just wondering about it because the number over here is different than here, and I was like, how this come about? Looks like I just need to educate them about meter
Yeah.
number is completely
But,
different
you know,
than
it's
account.
government, so the government doesn't always do a great job. So,
That's true. I mean, I completely agree with you whatsoever.
yeah.
Now you're working. This is your work clothes.
This is a tux for a wedding. So I
Okay.
got my sister's wedding.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Somewhere locally, or you have to go somewhere?
Charleston.
It's not that far.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it'll be good.
And I heard you guys just moved into the house within a year.
Yeah, like 13 months ago, yeah.
How's the experience so far?
Oh man, there's always something breaking.
That's not good.
It's a house, so there's
But you
always
guys-
something to work on.
You guys moved from where?
Casey,
From Casey. Okay, not that far.
yeah.
Awesome. Then
We
you
were renting, and then we bought the house.
Oh yeah, Lexington is the place to go, 100%.
Yeah, we were trying to get away from the city too much. And then, you know, we went on vacation, we went to the beach, and our grass died. I was like,
You know, that's unusual because we actually have so much rain recently.
yeah.
Actually, my irrigation I shut it off completely, and
Yeah.
it keeps green altogether.
It's
it might-
weird. You see, it's like a straight line.
Oh yeah. It
We
might be
got
just
that.
it might be also the type of the grass.
Yeah.
Do you have anybody to
I
do
don't-
maintenance for you?
Well, I cut it, but I don't know what type of grass it is. It's coming back. It just,
You know, you do have a nice grass over here altogether. You probably need some fertilizer.
yeah,
And
I
maybe
put that
some-
out, but it just, this was back during this was months ago. This is like July,
Yeah.
when this happened.
But I can see around, everybody has a green grass.
Yeah, see,
It's
their
just
grass
you.
when we went on vacation was not green. Ours was real green. And then we left for vacation. It's like the sprinklers malfunctioned or shorted out or something. So.
Now, I tell your wife I'm going to shut the water off, but I don't have to because you have a separate complete line for the irrigation. Because I can see over here your house line.
Uh-huh.
It's completely separated from irrigation line. This is
Yep.
your irrigation line,
Yep.
and this is the house line. Then when I do testing, I have to shut this valve off for testing, which I have a little problem because the valve is broken off.
Yeah, it rusted and
Exactly. Then I'm gonna try to use it as it is. It's a ball valve. I should use the pliers to.
yeah, that's what I
to
used
open
on
and
it.
close. It's just it's gonna be fine for future to try to use the pliers. This valve is fairly good. If we're not gonna have any problems with it, I'll keep it to make sure. I just want to make sure it's gonna pass.
Sure.
That's what I'm gonna be testing
So
for.
you're doing the, what's this called?
It's a backflow test.
Backflow. So what is backflow?
Okay, this is the device I'm going to be using. This is the device right here to test this valve from backing up into the city line. It's a safety. It's a safety device. For instance, let's say
For the irrigation backing up.
exactly. Let's say you put fertilizer on your lawn,
Mm-hmm.
and let's say the main city water line break. And what's going to happen
It's
is
going to complete that.
yeah, it's going to try to suck the water in from your yard,
I
and this
gotcha.
is supposed to prevent any type of contamination
That makes sense.
to come into the city lines. It's a safety device,
Yep.
and the states require those devices to be tested yearly. There's actually two valves inside, two check valves, and we individually check all two of them, and they both have to pass.
Okay.
That means if the one fails, we still have a second one, just in case.
All right.
Then that's what I'm going to be testing. I'm going to put the pressure on, check the pressure on those valves, and make sure they hold a certain pressure for the backflow.
Perfect.
And if they're going to pass, this one has to pass minimum of 1 psi differential. Then if it's going to pass, I'm going to indicate the numbers and put that on the form and send it to the town, and they're going to leave you alone for a year.
Perfect. That sounds good.
Sounds good.
Sounds great. I appreciate
Also,
it.
while I got you here, while you're
right.
going home, I was talking to your wife. We have like a relationship program. I'd like to give you some paperwork about that. Then you can actually read about it. You don't
Sure.
have to sign up for anything.
Sure.
But if something breaks, if you need anything else to be done,
Yeah.
I would love to you to consider us for plumbing work.
Absolutely.
And PSA plan. This is our plumbing service agreement.
Okay.
You got 3 levels. Silver from this line to line. This line, gold is from here to here, and platinum is everything is on the page. All the benefits included over here.
Okay.
Then take a look at it. If you need more information how it works, you can ask me when I finish, because I'm going to let you know when I finish what the results were.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan?
That's perfect. I appreciate it. Thank you, Konrad.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Well, hopefully it passed.
Let's put it this way. This is a fairly new valve altogether. I don't expect it to fail.
Great.
Sometimes you might have some debris or something get clogged on the check valve or something. If there would be a problem, we're going to address it. Most of the time when we do testing, they usually pass.
All right.
It's just safety precaution to just to test it.
I got you.
And good luck with that party.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. right. Okay, this is the Midwest. And this is motor 835. And we're gonna go ahead try to shut the water off for the irrigation. And what's nice about this Midwest, first off, it's got a nice box. I love that. And you got your hoses for backflow testing, and you can lock your device inside, remove it for testing. And we also purchased those extra quick connects. We're not going to use this today because this valve came with already. Yeah, let me just prep everything up and I'm going to keep you updated later. Okay, I got myself set up. This is the Midwest 835. I'm going to use 2 hoses. This is a double check valve assembly. That's a low hose, that's a high hose. Actually, I'm going to use red for high, just to not confuse anyone. It doesn't matter what colors you use as long as you know which one is which. Okay, let's go red for high side and low for low side. Now first, what you always have to do is do inspection. Make sure that valve is what it is. Make sure you have a shut-off valves and they're working, and I already test them out, and the ball valves, and they're working just fine. This is painful. Doesn't want to get on. What's going on here? Got it. Okay, I got this tight. Okay, I use my channel locks to remove those plastic caps, and I put over here for safekeeping. Make sure I'm not gonna lose them. Now this valve came already with adapters for the backflow testing right here. Then I'm going to use those 3. We're going to test check valve number 1, and then afterwards we're going to test the check valve number 2. I already have this valve off. I did use that lever, and right now is in this position is off. It's a little bit, it might be a little bit problem to shut it on and off in the future. We might gonna have to end up using some pliers down the road. Okay, first thing what I'm gonna have to do is flush those parts out. The last thing you want is to have any type of debris go into your testing device. Then make sure you flush them using flathead screwdriver. Okay, good. Now we're gonna go with the high side first. Okay, we're gonna hook it up. I'm not sure what's going on with those things. Now this right here, this hoses, they come with a little screen over here. If you're ever gonna have a debris, it can get stuck over here. It's not gonna get to the device. This is nice. You know, you never know. This is low side. Got it. It's kind of hard doing this with just one hand. Okay, now we'll make sure everything is closed down on the valve. Okay, everything's closed down. The top ports as well. Okay. Then now we're gonna open up the water. Now I did not do that for long. Then give you're gonna have to excuse me if I'm gonna mess something up. Okay, open up high and open up low. This valve was a little bit different than the one I have used last time. Okay, open up low, high, low side. I open up the hot side. Okay, I'm flushing the water out, as you can see. Then I'm gonna close off first the high side. I'm gonna let it build up and close it off the low side. And I'm gonna read the PSI drop. And I'm gonna say it's about 2.3 PSI. And I'm gonna record that number. My phone just flew away. 2.3 says close tight. 2.3. Okay, let's test the other one. And right now I'm gonna keep it pressurized. I'm gonna close number 2 test cock. I'm gonna close number 3 test cock. I'm gonna move the hoses over. That's fine, just a little water. Okay, one hand, and I'm gonna move test hose from number 2 test cock to number 3. And right now my hoses are hooked up before check number 2 and after check number 2. And I'm gonna open them up, open up high, open up low. Okay, now we're gonna flush it out. I'm gonna flush it out high. It's better to hold this up. I'm gonna hold this up right here. It's hard to do it with no help. I can see. Okay, I'm going to remove all the air out there. I'm going to close it off. I'm going to close it off the high side. You see build up pressure. Now I'm going to close it off low side. The water stopped flowing. And now is the time to read. It's 2.6. And that's going to be the measurement. I'm going to write it down. 2.6. Now, while I'm doing that, I'm also checking what is my water pressure. And some of you might be very shocked, but my water pressure in this main, it's 120 psi. And this is actually not unusual. We do have some higher pressure around. Then what I'm gonna do next, after I'm gonna finish with this, I'm gonna go to the house spigots and I'm gonna see what kind of pressure I have in the house. I know at the meter I have 120. What I'm trying to figure out if they have a regulator to regulate that pressure down below 80 psi. Then I already know my backflow prevention device pass the inspection. The minimum what I need on each check is 1 psi, and both of them they read above 2, which is good. Now I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna remove all the water from the hoses and from the device. Okay, this is actually important, especially now right before the winter. you want to make sure that in your device you're going to open up all the valves and drain all the water from the device, because the last thing you want is the device to freeze during the winter. And in South Carolina, our temperatures drop below freezing once in a while, and you can see it's draining right now. And I'm going to tilt it from one side to another, make sure that all the water is going to get out. I think it's dry. Okay, and then I'm going to pack it up. As I promised, I'm going to go and check the pressure in the house. I mean, I have to do it. I know it's 120 on the city side. I expect to have some kind of spigots over here. No, I don't have a channel lock on me. I hope I'm not going to need it. There is a spigot somewhere over here. There's up front. Okay, I see the hose. I need to see the spigot. Okay, there's a way through here. Okay. This is what we usually do about how we check for water pressures. Now this valve, this spigot right now is closed. I'll unscrew this. Now this right here, this is their main water cutoff for the whole house, and I would like to inspect that. You see, they have a regulator right here, and they have a plastic main water cutoff for the whole house. As you can see, the box is so narrow, it's kind of hard to get a good grip on the valve. I don't think somebody ever used this. Well, it is what it is. I'm not gonna try it to see if it's working or not, for sure. Now I'm gonna put my gauge and I'm gonna actually test it to make sure the regulator is actually working correctly. Now, this is something not what we charge for. We're actually gonna get paid only for a backflow test, but it's just something I have to test, especially because I saw this is my drain. It's off. Especially because I saw how high pressure is at the meter. Then I'm gonna open up just a little and see how my gauge is gonna indicate what's going on. Okay, that's strange. It goes up and down. They must use something inside the house, I believe. Then it's around 60 psi, I believe, and I'm not sure. This is, I think it's static. Okay, then I just confirm they do have pressure regulator right here on the outside of the house. They do have a main water cutoff. I mean, it's plastic, I don't like it, but it's there. I'm gonna educate them about that. They probably did not know about it at all. And right now I can see it's a little above 60 psi. That would indicate the regulator is actually working right now. Then that's actually good. Okay, just to show you guys, I just put that hose back exactly how it was. I usually trying to leave everything the way how I found it or better. Then I put a hose exactly where it was before. I shut off the valve, and this is my gauge to test the pressure. And I'm gonna put it back in the truck. Okay, I just finished up with this shutting off this, I mean not shutting it off, but opening up this valve. I had a hard time with that handle. I could not use this handle whatsoever. This shaft over here it's broken off. It's shorter than it's supposed to be. I did have it was a little bit easier to shut it off. I could not open it up. I actually had to use my channel locks to get this thing open again. Then right now I actually have to even damage a little bit further. Then right now I'm gonna have to recommend to replace that backflow prevention device. It passed. It's such a shame, but you know, you can see this one here. It's rusted. It's not a big problem being rusted. The shaft is actually brass. I have no idea how someone had broke this off on the other side. I have no idea, but it's beyond convenience right now to fix this up. Then unfortunately we're gonna recommend to replace that backflow prevention device. Probably it's gonna be fine now. Hopefully I can give him the price and maybe do it next year before we're gonna test it, and we're gonna offer free testing with a new device. All right. Then right now I test the backflow and it passed.
Okay.
I told you I need at least 1 psi of differential on each check valve, and I have over 2 on each one.
Okay. Fantastic.
I was able fairly easy, with little struggle, to close that valve for testing. I had to, the one is damaged. I have to for testing. I had to shut it off, and I have to open up every time.
Okay.
And I believe what happened before, someone tested up and they broke off this handle. I have a hard. Okay, I was trying to record the conversation I have with the customer, but I'm not sure why my phone cut off in the middle of the sentence. Anyway, I'm finished it up with the form. I still did not put the address of the customer, but I just want to show I want you to guys see what that form looks like over here in town Lexington. It's account number, meter number, what type of valve we have. This was Wilkins 950. I put serial number and this confirmed to be exactly what I have here, and on the paperwork is the same. It's 3/4 inch. I put the location, I put down my name, my signature, and I have to put my certification. This is my certification card, and I don't care. You guys can see that. It's 132208922. Then I indicated then the first check was 2.3 psi. The second check was 2.6. I'm gonna put a note over here about the ball valve handle broken off on number 2 ball valve, and we're gonna see how this is gonna go. Next year, we're gonna happen if they're gonna approve the baffler to be replaced. We're gonna put the new information down, and we're gonna indicate then this is gonna be a new installation, and this device pass. All right, good deal.